Good morning, folks, and here's a story in Bounding into Comics about the latest incarnation of next Captain America. And there he is, our man Aaron, and he looks like he's got some sort of Captain America shield knockoff. I don't know if that's metal or wood. He's got the face mask going with a giant A. He's got overalls and, I don't know, a bunch of tattoos. So who knows what this character's about? Let's find out. So, openly gay LBGTQ plus activist named Aaron Fischer. I don't think you want to have an activist that goes around punching people or is dressed up like that. Not a good sign for an activist. Either he's a vigilante or he's not. He's not like, hey, I'm going to help the downtrodden. Let me put on my mask. You don't want to do that when putting on a mask. Usually you put on a mask to disguise your identity. You don't want to be found out. Something's not jiving already when you start talking about stuff like this. Oh boy, Marvel. So he's referred to as the Captain America of the Railways. I don't know what that implies. It sounds like maybe he just rides the rails or rides the metro. A fearless teen who stepped up to protect fellow runaways and the unhoused. Okay, so that sounds fine. You have a hero who's helping those who are street kids or people who've lost their homes or have gone through some bad luck. Like, that's fine. That sounds normal. It's lots of superheroes are sort of protectors of those people anyway. So why is this guy relevant? Why is this kid a good idea? Because we have all kinds of great heroes from Marvel Universe that are just like that, like Luke Cage. He was a great hero. The thing is, Luke Cage is a superhero in that respect because he has that unbreakable skin thing going for him. So he can get into scenarios where he's not going to get hurt, or rather, he is going to be in more exciting scenarios because we know he can't get hurt to a certain degree. So the conflict is now heightened. Luke Cage has to be in scenarios where he can actually be harmed, so that has to take some rather interesting turns. Whereas this dude is just a dude, as far as we know. Because again, is this a metal shield? Is he punching people? Why does he have a metal shield or a shield at all? Is he as strong as Captain America? If not, what's going on here? Is this the most practical way to fight people? Probably not. So there's got to be some reason why this kid is dressed like this and wielding a Captain America shield knockoff. What's happening? That's my question. Why is the character design the way they are? I still have no interest in him being gay or whatever. How does being gay translate to being a hero? I don't get it. You see, when you say crap like that, you're automatically trying to appeal to a certain demographic without telling us what's interesting about the character, aside from he has differing sexual interests. Like, what? I don't listen to like authors who are of a particular sexual persuasion. I'm writing a trans character. It's like, no one really cares about that unless they're fighting crime with their, I don't know, genitalia or something. Like, what difference does that make to the story or the plot? I don't get it. We're proud to honor Pride Month June with the rise of this new LGBTQ hero. Again, this is not making sense. What the hell is an LGBTQ hero? Why can't they just be a hero? And then later in the story, we find out what their romantic preferences are. Because I'm quite sure you don't fight crime with your genitalia. So here's Captain America. All kinds of wonderful colors. That's great. Fischer is inspired by heroes of the queer community. Which ones? Can you name some? Can I reference some so I know what the hell you're inspiring, what this guy's inspired by? Because again, who cares? And if he's an activist, why is he fighting crime? These are two very different things. Activists, leaders, and everyday folks pushing for a better life. Is he in a soup kitchen? Is he helping people with financial planning? What is he doing? Is he getting kids off drugs? What's going on? Because already I like the idea of Luke Cage better. I think he's a guy from Harlem. He's black. He's strong. I mean, this guy is strong. He's got unbreakable skin. That's interesting. This guy is just a kid or a young man. He stands for the oppressed and the forgotten. How and who? I hope his debut story resonates with readers and helps inspire the next generation. Next generation of what? Like, what's wrong with Captain America? Why can't I read a Captain America story? He's pretty cool. How is random knockoff Captain America interesting? Why would I want to read about Superboy? Although Superboy does have superpowers when I can read Superman. You got to give me something here aside from knockoff Captain America who's gay. That doesn't really sell anything. Bazaldua, herself a trans woman, thanked editor Alana Smith and Joshua Trujillo very much for asking me to create Aaron, and recalled, I really enjoyed designing him, and as a transgender person, I am happy to be able to present an openly gay person who admires Captain America and fights against evil to help those who are almost invisible to society. Okay, who's the evil? Who are they fighting for that's almost invisible to society? Because all this bullshit about hiring a trans woman and making a gay hero means nothing. Who is this person up against that he has to dress like this and look like Cap? Like, what does this do for? How does this give him an edge? Because if you see a guy in overalls with a mask on, wearing a shield, and he's not a superhero, you're like, what is this kid, like, what is going on? There has to be a good reason. Is the shield bulletproof? Does he throw it like Captain America? Can he calculate how the shield will bounce and reflect so he could pick it up? Or is he just a really dumb kid who's just trying to mimic Captain America? Because if that's all he is, that's going to be pretty silly. And again, unless he fights people with his gayness or some sexual property, don't care. I have no interest whether they're gay, bisexual, trans, or whatever. Give me a reason to care. Also telling us that the author is heterosexual, homosexual means nothing. It means zip. I don't care what sexuality my authors are. I don't care. Why would I? I care about what they make. While I was drawing him, this is so Bazaldua, I guess, is the artist. While I was drawing him, I thought, well, Cap fights against super powerful beings and saves the world almost always, but Aaron helps those who walk alone in the street with problems that they face every day. So is he helping people buy groceries, or is he helping people get a job? Is he helping people get off drugs? Okay, cool. That's fine. But why is he dressing like Captain America? Like, what's going on? He has all these pouches and tattoos and a mask. Like, what? I don't get it. Like, you're not telling me stuff that answers questions. You're just saying he's gay and they have a transgender artist. I don't care. That's tokenism. That is you just trying to sell your comic by saying, hey, look, we do transgender hires for our artists. You're like, okay, that good going, Marvel. I don't care. I really don't care what your HR team is like. What a waste of time. Along the way, fans will be introduced to fascinating new heroes who've been inspired to follow in Steve Rogers' footsteps. How? Okay. An all-star lineup of diverse and extraordinary creative teams who will dive even deeper into the origins and motivations of these new shield bearers in special backup stories. So there's going to be a bunch of people who wear shields just because they're inspired by Captain America. To beat people up in the streets? Like, I don't get it. Writer Josh Trujillo and artist Jan. Why does Josh sound familiar? Who is this guy? I have no idea. June the 2nd. What do you... Oh, jeez. This is... It's just a kid who's gay, who's wearing overalls and a mask, trying to be Captain America. They weren't trying to market it as the gay character written by or drawn by the trans dude or the trans girl. It would be fine. You'd be like, all right, fine. This could be interesting. But because they labeled it with all this stuff on top, you're already sending the wrong message. This is not how you market a new superhero or a new hero. It doesn't work well. Give us a reason to like the character. Give us a reason to be attracted to the character. He's not that appealing. His design is not that inspired. The Railway? Give me more of a premise aside from calling him Captain America of the Railway. Anyway, thanks for listening, folks. Have yourself a great day.